This storm's gonna be bad.
Some heavy rain, but for the most part, we're talking about a drenching rain. The wind element's probably going to be the toughest kicker out of this. And by Monday evening, we're still in it. So this is going to be a very rough start to our upcoming work week. 2 to 3 inches of rain possible for the Jersey Shore, eastern forks of Long Island, but the heavy rain still coming in for coastal areas in Massachusetts. That's been very consistent on the computer model. So with 3 to 5 inches of rain for coastal Mass, you have to think about a flash flood element. Right now, label is a level 1 on Monday. We'll continue to see where that holds. For tomorrow, a good chunk of the 95 corridor dealing with a level 1 threat as well. Here's the winds, and this is going to be a huge impact for the Jersey Shore and the eastern forks of Long Island, also moving out towards the Cape. It's been a while since we've had high wind warnings. You got to prepare for these tropical storm force wind gusts that will be felt up and down the East Coast. We also have a wind advisory further inland. Well, as this powerful north We actually will next week as we look at conditions out west. But in the tropics, we've been dealing with Jerry. No longer a tropical system. It's now a remnant low, but it's still out there spinning. And yes, we have a new area to watch. Now, typically this time of October, our focus in terms of tropical development really gets closer to home. We typically see some action in the Gulf, off the southeast coastline, maybe closer to Central America. This new area to watch is in the MDR of all spots. The MDR, the main development region in the Atlantic Basin, runs from the coast of Africa all the way to the Caribbean islands. And with that focused area, we still have a little bit of heat, but more importantly, when it comes to the MDR this time of year, this year is different. This is a zone that woke up very late. Everybody remembers that long lull that we had with no action. So it kind of makes sense. If you're late to wake up, well, you're probably going to be late to go to bed. So not too much of a shocker that we have an area to watch. But yes, we could be seeing some development in the days ahead. There's a look at Jerry. Again, this is now just a remnant low, some scattered showers and storms. As we take a look at this new area, 40% chances for development over the next 7 days. It does recurve just like the bulk of our systems have that have come out of the MDR. So this does not look to be an issue for the U.S., but again, don't be surprised if we're talking about tropics over the next week or so. Now, this is a zone that we do have to keep our mind on. The good news is nothing coming out of Central America right now, but this general region, we get what is called the CAG, the Central American Gyre, and those water temperatures are really, really warm. So anything that spins off of this area can get out of hand very quickly because the water temperatures are so warm. According to the forecast, development very likely in the Eastern Pacific. You might be saying, well, that's the Eastern Pacific. Well, this is a general rotation, a broad area of rotation that can take anything from the Eastern Pacific, put it in the Northwest Caribbean, and then into the Gulf. So the fact that we have a forecast saying, hey, pay attention to this area, water temperatures are very warm, we certainly will be watching it very closely here at Fox Weather. Well, up next, cities and towns up and down the East Coast are bracing. They are bracing for this massive nor'easter. While the Carolinas already are feeling the impacts today, the rain